Hello, welcome to my channel. Still in our optimizing our job environment series. Today we are looking at a technology that's still fairly new. I think it started around 2009, if I'm not mistaken, but it's already widely used. Even though it's not so popular among casual software engineers. And this technology I'm talking about, this database service is known as Azure Redis. Let me share my screen so that we can see a little bit what it can do for us. Redis. Yeah, I believe you can see my screen. So we are looking at Azure Redis. I opened the Wikipedia page over here. I can see that a lot of global organizations are already making use of it. The likes of Twitter, Airbnb, Tinder, Yahoo, Adobe, Hulu, Amazon, and OpenAI, um, the popular what's it called, generative AI company, also make use of Redis. So it's a service that if you know your way around it, you are adding valuable skill sets to your resume. So we want to see how it can work in Azure Redis. And there's a service for it known as, if I should go to creating a new resource, and we look at Azure Cache for Redis, we can see the service over here. And if we need to create an account, we can create an account here. You can also search for it from the search box here. So what really is Redis and why is it different from other database services that we have? So I'll just be mentioning two key points because the main focus of this video is the lab aspect, how to make use of Redis in Azure. So Redis is it's an in-memory database. So if I should come to the Wikipedia page again, you can see that over here we can see that it's distributed, it's in memory, it uses key value pair, and it uses caching, database caching. So what do we mean by it's in memory? So it means that it is closer to the memory, which makes it faster, which leads to lower latency. So it's faster than conventional databases because unlike conventional database that will require a longer time to um, between the source and a destination, this is closer to the memory and it's kind of like faster. It's distributed, so it's not a centralized database um, that everything is all requests is have a specific location. So in this case, it's distributed across various clusters. So it's really fast. That's why gaming organizations, stuff that has to do with media and the likes, they always make use of it. So how do we use it in our Azure? It takes a lot of time to provision. So I wouldn't be provisioning a new service on Azure here. I will just be using the existing one that I already created. So what you need to do first is that by default, your access keys will be turned off. So if I should come over to keys under show access keys, so this is a new account that I just created. So let me close this. So if you want to create one, you come over here. So let me search for it here. Redis. I click on it. So this was the one I created previously. So I can create a new one if I wanted to. Then my subscription, my resource group. I can give it a name. Then location, cache SKU, standard. No, I I do not need an SLA because it is just a demo. Then there are different categories of cache sizes. You can pick the one that is fit for you. And afterwards, you can just click to create. It will run a validation and you can create. Yeah, so that's basically how you can create um your Redis cache, a new Redis cache. So I already have one created already. So by default, your access keys will be turned off. So you need to enable it by clicking this checkbox. And later on, I'll be showing you how you can connect your Visual Studio to it. So we'll also be building a simple application that instead of using SQL Server or any other database, it will be using Redis in its back end. And you can compare the speed of that database to the ones that was created using SQL, and you'll see that using an in-memory database is really, it helps with availability. So let me go to the console and let's just see how we can work with it. So if you can recall, in the Wikipedia page, we saw that it uses a key value, it's a key value database. So if I should let's say um set first name, and let's say my first name is Ayo. Set first name Ayo. Yeah, so we can see by doing this, we've set, this is our key, this is the value. The key is first name, the value is Ayo. So we can also get that value. It's distributed, so we are not responsible for, we do not care where this is, how the backend really is. So we do not need to set some kind of configurations around it. It's very straightforward for us. So get first name, and we can see the value over here. So this is just simple key value pairs that you can use when it comes to Redis cache. So before we close this video, I just want to create a simple console application that connects to this our Redis cache. Then in the final video would be seeing a real application that makes use of a Redis database. But over here, what we just want to do is, so I think let me just create a simple key value before I go to Visual Studio. So let me use set my channel name as frankly Ayo. So the key that we are using here is channel name. So let's take note of that. Yeah, so we've set channel name. So now let's go to Visual Studio. Let me take note of this. I should probably copy this so that I wouldn't make any mistake in the spelling. So take note of the value that we have here as frankly Ayo. So now let me go to Visual Studio. Yeah, I believe you can see my Visual Studio now. So the only thing I need to do is, so I copied the connection string from after enabling it and I pasted it over here. So this is the connection string that I am using from the console. Then the only other thing is, so I will change this. The key in this case is channel name, which I copied. And let me also copy this. Let me paste this over here. Yeah, so I think this is the way to go. So we are good. So we are now writing the value for this key that we are checking if it's existing. So the first thing we are doing is we are checking if the key is in existence. Then we now want to write to the console the value for that key. Okay. So, and the only other thing is this, the connection string that I pasted here. So this is just a simple console application. So I'm going to run this now, and I would hopefully will get the value. So let me stop sharing and I will share the output screen. So I'm running it now, and I'm also sharing the output screen. Um, so I'm sharing the output screen now. Yeah, yeah, so we can see the output screen and we can see the output, frankly, IO, which was exactly what we imputed via Redis, that via the Azure console using Redis. So if you are looking at if speed, if availability, if responsiveness is something that is of interest to you, and you have a whole lot of data, Redis database is something that you might want to consider. Many people don't really use it, which was why and it's kind of fascinating because in its domain, it's like the leader when it comes to its core area, when it comes to database management. And Azure makes the entire process very, very easy and straightforward. So don't hesitate to explore it um, when you can. So if you like this video, if you find it informative, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. In the next video, we are going to be looking at a real application that uses Redis database.